The SIP user agent is the endpoint device, the SIP client through which a session is established and through which the media is encoded and decoded. Now, SIP user agents come in all shapes and sizes: regular desk phones with dedicated hardware and software applications on PCs, tablets and smartphones, and even clients in set-top boxes and games consoles. Now, user agents are intelligent devices that can analyze data, make decisions, and initiate action. They're certainly not just dumb terminals like traditional phones dependent on switches in the core. SIP user agents operate on a peer-to-peer client-server model. They act as a user agent client, or UAC, when initiating something. Perhaps a new call, maybe renegotiating the session to use different media, or perhaps to initiate the end of a session. User agent clients initiate something by sending out a SIP request, a specially formed IP signaling packet that requests something of the downstream device, the user agent server, or UAS. Acting now as user agent server, after receiving a request, the user agent always responds by sending back one or more SIP responses that report the status of the request. Remember, user agents act as client or server depending on whether they initiate something or respond to something. Maybe sometime later, the called party wants to end the call. Accordingly, the user agents switch modes. The called user agent now acting as user agent client, sending out a SIP request. Acting as a user agent server, now the caller user agent sends back one or more SIP responses that report status of the request. A user agent client sends requests and a user agent server sends responses. So, a SIP user agent is the endpoint device through which sessions are initiated and managed. They act as either user agent client, UAC, when initiating something, sending a SIP request downstream to another SIP device, or as user agent server, UAS, when responding to a request. We talked about the caller being the user that initiated the call and the callee being the user that was invited to a call.